Hello everybody, this is NA9AFan here, and this is an announcement. Before I announce it, before I say anything here, I don't want you to freak out over this. I don't want you to get all upset. I don't want you to think, oh, you're leaving, oh, you're not going to do this anymore. That's not the case. And I think hopefully once I explain this a little more to you guys, I hope you will understand why this is going to happen. But to put it short, at this point, I'm not happy with the NRLOA, and this hasn't anything to do with what I said back in February. I'm not happy with it because of my own reasons. I don't feel like I'm cut out to run a league. But the NRLOA is kind of a household name at this point, and it's kind of odd to explain what I'm feeling here. But basically, I've come to a point where I feel like the NRLOA is not cut out for anybody but myself, if you know what I mean. And I feel like, I don't want to say I feel like it's been taken away from me and made into something else, because I don't think that's the case. I think I hold the most influence in this league, which, you know, that's what I would hope. You know, I want to be a good influence, and I want to influence things towards the good. But on another side note, I feel like outside of my channel, the NRLOA has just not gone anywhere, and it's kind of I'm getting tired of seeing that, and I just am like to the point where it's like, why do I keep on trying to just shove this league down everyone's throat? I mean, I'm not really doing it, I don't think, but why do I keep on trying to like make it successful if many times it has failed? And no, I know a lot of you say, well, don't give up, you know, just keep on trying. Well, it's not really me, you know, and I don't want to put it on anybody, you know. I don't want anybody who's done NRLOA races before to feel bad about this. I understand, you know, I think I understand more than ever now that it's difficult to do these races, especially when you don't have a lot of support, and a lot of the guys in the NRLOA, unfortunately, just never got that support. I mean, you have seen me try to get Garrett up there, Garrett Sonor, but like nobody's ever gone to him really, and I really just hate it. I feel like, you know, I try to boost everyone in the NRLOA up, and it doesn't do anything, and then they, you know, they don't feel like they do good enough, and it just falls apart, you know. And I feel like I'm just not cut out for running a league. I just don't feel like the NRLOA is what it used to be, for one thing, and I just don't want it to continue to go in this direction. So that's why, and please do not get on me for this one, because I know this is going to be a big thing. A lot of you are going to freak out, but trust me, this really doesn't have much of an effect, really, because I'm going to explain it here once I announce it. But at the end of 2018, the NRLOA will cease operations outside of my channel. And you might be asking, well, how come you're killing it for everybody else and not you? The reason is I feel like it's holding people back, and I don't want to be the one that has to control that. I've tried giving it to somebody else. That failed, and I just don't want it to go anywhere anymore but my own channel. The NRLOA, first and foremost, is my own league, and I want it to kind of just stay that way at this point. I mean, I tried, you know, and I really, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to take away from, like, supporting you guys. I'm still going to give you guys shout-outs, still going to be around, I'm still going to do races. Nothing really changes except the name of the league for a lot of guys. And the thing I'm going to do here, I mean, Elijah's going to be doing his own thing, so he's set. For Nathan Stapleton, I'm fairly sure that, you know, he can relocate somewhere and feel pretty good about it. I'm thinking TRN's a great place for Nathan, and I'd love to see him there. As for Garrett, now this is probably the hardest one, but the problem is, you know, unfortunately Garrett hasn't done much. He's super busy, and I feel like he's the one that I'm probably hurting the most by doing this. But either way, you know, I know that there's somebody out there who will accept Garrett, because he's such an awesome guy, and I will work to make sure that everybody who runs an NRLOA league at this point does get relocated to another league that's going to take care of them. And you know, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to benefit everybody, and I feel like that the NRLOA just doesn't properly do that. And I think the whole thing is this. I think I explained it earlier. Like, I want to help you guys out. I really want to benefit this community, you know, as much as I possibly can. And I personally think that owning a league is not the best way of doing it. But the NRLOA is still something special to me. So that's why I'm staying in. But I don't want it to be someone else's league. And I just want it to be my own thing that I do. And other people, I mean, there are so many other leagues that are coming up. And I really looked at TRN as being one of the biggest ones. NROL is another one that I feel like they're just getting a lot of momentum. They're getting guys to actually consistently do things, and I like that out of them. I don't feel like the NRLOA has really had that. And like I said, I don't want to put the pressure on anybody who's been in the NRLOA, like, oh, you didn't do races, so you know, you killed the league. No, that is not true at all. It's I feel like it's my fault for not properly managing the league. I don't feel like I ever wanted to manage the league, really. I kind of got stuck with it, and I felt that moral responsibility of keeping it. But either way, I hope you understand. I don't want this to be, you know, this major ordeal. I know it will be, and I know some of you guys will not be able to handle this well. But you're just going to have to. It's just all there is to it. And I'm sorry. But when you really look at it, nothing changes, and it's the kind of thing too where I've tried a lot, and at this point I'm getting too old to try anymore, and that's just the way it goes, you know. And it's not like anyone's leaving. I mean, I'm still gonna be here. I'm still gonna be doing races, you know. I don't have any plan of stopping. They're gonna slow down a little bit more next year, but that's just the way it goes. And when it comes to other people, I'm going to continue to support them and make sure that they're doing good. Make sure they relocate to another league that's going to give them a lot of support. I feel like that's a better thing to do. I feel like the NRLOA has kind of just been in a dead phase for a couple of years, and it's just about time to just kind of let it go on its merry way. It's possible too, if a league owner does reach out to me and I am very interested in their league, that I might join their league and just, you know, say goodbye to the NRLOA forever. But at the moment, the plan is for me and only me to be an NRLOA member, because, like I said, it's my league, and right now I don't feel like I'm in the phase to be in somebody else's league. Kind of want to just do my own thing, if you know what I mean. So I'm sorry to everybody who does do NRLOA leagues, you know. I don't want this to be the kind of thing where, you know, you feel like you can't do stop motion race, or, oh boy. Yeah, I can tell where my mind's been lately. I don't want you all to feel like you can't do races, you can't, you know, do anything because of it. You know, this is at the end of 2018 too. You know, once 2019 rolls around, you know, I would ask everyone to stop using the NRLOA name. But, you know, for now, you're still good. Finish your series out, you know. And then 2019, I'll make sure you guys get into a good place, because there are a lot of leagues that are better than the NRLOA. You think the NRLOA is good? It's not. Trust me, it isn't. I run this thing so terribly that if this was a country, everyone would be poor, and that's not good. So just keep that in mind. I'm not good at this, and I just don't want to have to feel like I have to do something. And like I said, I tried giving it to somebody else. That just did not work out. And yeah, that's why this is happening. And, you know, I know it's kind of sad. It's kind of a nostalgic thing. It's a name, you know, it's a community. The NRLOA community is really what was special. I mean, the actual league itself, I did not like, you know, running, but the community was great, and the community is still great, and it's still here. It just doesn't have to be called the NRLOA community anymore. So yeah, I hope you understand. No, it was a lot, but I wanted to get this out now, so that by the time it rolls around, we're all prepared. I mean, it's 6 months away, and yeah, I just hope you guys are okay with that. And this isn't me leaving. This isn't me, you know, I'm done in Season 3. I don't see that happening anywhere in the future at all. this is, you know, it's time for this league to just move on. I think for the better of everybody. And, you know, once everything kind of just settles in place, I think everyone's just going to be in a better place, honestly, because I want everyone to succeed, and I don't feel like other people can succeed in this league, for one thing. Please don't try to talk me out of this. I really do not want to change my mind again, and I honestly do want this to just be my own, because I feel I just want it to be organized, basically, and I don't know. I just feel like it's time to move on. So, thank you guys for understanding. If you don't understand, just let me know and I will explain it to you better. Yeah, have a great day. Everything's gonna just still be the same. Don't worry. And you know, we're gonna move on and just do things differently. You know, try and change it up. You know, the NRLOA culture is a lot different than it was when I came in. I feel like that's a big reason to why I'm doing this. I want to adjust to that culture without getting rid of the traditions. That's a hard thing to do. NASCAR does not do that correctly, and I don't want to be NASCAR. So, you know, I'm trying to maneuver things around, make things look nice, but still have the same old NAPA-fan style of these races, because that's, I think, what really got me to this point. It's just that kind of certain style, and I want to keep that up with still, like, kind of just adjusting into the new era of this, you know, entire community. So, you know, I'm learning. You know, I've been around a long time. I'm learning. I'm still learning, and I always will be learning in this community, and I want to do the best I can for the community. It's a great community, and yeah, that's just all there is to it. So, you know, hope you guys understand. Have a great day. So thank you guys very much for watching, and don't you worry, everything's gonna be just fine. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching and understanding. Apologize for taking 12 minutes of your life, and I will see you guys later.